We can cross live now to Steve Mort in Orlando, Florida. Steve, tell us if early voting there is giving any indication of where the race in Florida stands now, or is it really just completely up for grabs?
Well, it really tells us that it's up for grabs at the moment. You know, more than 3 million people have cast ballots so far here in Florida out of a state with a population of around 16 million. And what we understand at the moment is that Republicans have a slight edge in early voting by 9,000 votes. Now, that, of course, doesn't mean that Donald Trump has an edge in voting. It could be that some of those Republicans are voting for Hillary Clinton. It could also mean that some Democrats are voting for Donald Trump. But what it does show is that this is a very, very tight race here in Florida, and that means that the candidates are here. They're crisscrossing the state. They're sending their surrogates in these closing days.
And tell us more about what they are doing in the final stretch of this race to win over this very crucial swing state.
Well, you know, really, this is a dogfight for votes at the moment. Hillary Clinton will be just down the road from me a little later on today. She's going to be campaigning in Sanford, Florida, trying to rally support there. You know, one thing that we have seen is that there has been a decline in the African-American vote, and that's troublesome for the Clinton campaign. So we've seen her and her surrogates, including Bill Clinton, visiting many African-American neighborhoods and cities throughout Florida. Donald Trump will also be here in Orlando tomorrow. He's going to be rallying supporters just about a mile or two from where I'm talking to you from right now. So at the moment, they're peppering this state. There's many get out the vote efforts going on, you know, amongst Latino groups, for example. We saw a big rally over the weekend as Puerto Rican leaders attempted to get that substantial community to the polls. They tend to be sympathetic to the Clinton campaign, and we've seen similar get out the vote efforts on the Republican side. But, you know, there's 29 electoral votes out of the 270 needed to win the White House up for grabs here in Florida. It's the biggest swing state, and that's why we're seeing the candidates putting in so much time here in the closing days.
Okay, Steve Mort, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for joining us with that live from Orlando.